Morning everyone. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there. It's a bloody shitty old Mother's Day here, guys. Windy and rainy still. Hey, this morning I said I was going to do it. Going to cook up a big breakfast for Roz. Buck's Big Brekky for Mother's Day for Roz. My mum, if you're watching, happy Mother's Day. I'll see you on Wednesday when I get down to Townsville. And as I said, to all the mums out there, have a wonderful day. I'll probably upload this tonight on Mother's Day or this afternoon whenever I get it done. Now listen, I've got a haul ass here because I've got a live feed at 9 o'clock and it's just clicked over 8. So I've got an hour to cook this and I'm going to have to get going. So Buck's Big Brekky today for Mother's Day. Yeah, I could do it on the 4 burner. It wouldn't be as exciting, would it? So I'm going to do it in the shed. I was going to do this over fire, but it was never going to work. I can't find my Aussie Campfire Kitchens pole, guys, to use all the swing around grills. So I'm at a loss as to where that is. I rang O'Brien's Creek Campground and old mate out there said I didn't leave it behind out there. So it's got to be here somewhere. So going to use the Biji barbecue here, using the maple fire thing here. Just running off butane and my little butane stove here and my little small camp oven to do the baked beans and that in. So what's going to be in the Big Brekky? Well, you're about to find out. Let's get this thing cranked up and let's start cooking, eh? Oh, if we're going to cook, we need some heat. I'll put that up high for now just to get it going. I can always turn that down. So fire maple. I've given the Biji a wipe down. She's looking a bit dirty. Rightio. Rightio. Let's give that a spray with some canola oil. Or with it's hot in the middle. I'll be turning that down, I think. Turning that right down, I think. I'll get the snags on first. Righto. First items on. Some nice beef sausages from the butcher that I got yesterday. This isn't all for Roz, by the way, everyone. With me and Jamil. So let's get those on. Oh, there's some good stuff coming too, don't you worry about that. Right, well, that might be alright actually, the way it is at the moment. Oh yeah, it gets hotter in the middle obviously, everyone, so you're going to have to watch that. I might turn that down a little bit. We'll just keep flipping those sausages around so they don't all burn on one end, because it is hotter in the Biji. It is hotter because I'm using gas in the middle. I've just got to watch that middle bit. It's very hot. Just put a bit of salt over them. They're coming along all right. Just got to keep moving them around. It's, as I said, because I'm cooking on gas, everyone, it's hotter in the middle, so just keep moving everything around, but they're coming along. You don't want it too hot. I might get one out of the middle and then put that one, you just rotate them around. They're coming along nicely. Righto everyone, the sausages are almost done. I've just preheated the big camp oven just to keep things warm. So I'm going to put my baked beans on in the little camp oven here. Heinz baked beans from New Zealand, guys. I just read the label. They're from Kiwi land, so g'day to all the Kiwis out there. Phil Webber and New Zealand Earth Mover and anyone else I've forgotten over there. Pete McMurtry and Michelle, they're originally from New Zealand. In they go. Nice big can of baked beans. Good camp feed, eh? Baked beans. Baked beans on bloody toast. How good is that for breakfast just by itself? Rightio, so I've got that on low. I'll give that a stir with a wooden spoon every now and then. And it's just about time to get the sausages off. Sorry if it's a bit dark, everyone. I've got the lights on in the shed, but when I turn the little light on the camera, it reflects off the BT50 and blinds you. So, rightio, I reckon they're done. Oh, that bloody lid's hot on that thing. So off come the sausages. In they go to stay warm in the big camp oven. Rightio. So now I'm going to crank the heat up I want it nice and hot for this next one because this isn't going to take long to cook. Rightio. Some barbecue steak, everyone. You're probably thinking steak for breakfast. Absolutely, on Mother's Day. I'll tell you a story about our breakfast soon, guys. Righto. What you want to hear? Bit of sizzle. This barbecue steak will not take long at all. And here you go. Always season your steak up. There you go. Hopefully that oil's not getting the camera lens there, everyone. Right. 3 little barbecue steaks, on they go. They're from the butcher as well, if you're wondering. Right, geez, I can make a mess, I'll tell you. I really can. That's what I was after, me hand towel. Tell you, I like this Biji Barbi, everyone. They're a good bit of kit, eh? Obviously better over the fire, where you can get more of an even heat, but this is still going alright. It's not too bad because later on you'll see I'm going to be cooking tomato and hash browns, and I don't want them cooking too things, so they'll go around the outside, the bacon and that'll go in the middle. So righto, I'll come back for the flip, eh? I'll sit down so you can see my rough head. Righto, that's only been a couple of minutes. These are only little thin barbecue steaks that they put through the tenderizer. So flip for there, I'll flip a root. Oh, I knew that'd happen. Bit of hot fat straight in his bloody eyeball. Righto, a couple of minutes that side. And they'll be going in the camp oven with the sausages, and then bacon next. My 19% Australian bacon, dead set, from Coles. I should have got it from the butcher, everyone. Pay a lot more at the butcher, but at least it's real Australian ham, isn't it? Real Australian bacon. Made from 19% Australian. So what in there is Australian? The lady said, I've seen it come in and the rind has been down the middle, which tells me that they glue it together. I don't even want to know how they make this overseas bacon. I really don't. Instead of just smoking it, cutting it straight off like real bacon from the butcher. At least the butchers don't import their bacon, everyone, whereas Coles and Woolies do. And I'm going to upset Slacken now. I cannot do maple syrup bacon. It's bloody... nah. Maple syrup's beautiful, but I don't like it on bacon, everyone. I prefer it to keep it sweet. They do sell maple bacon at Coles, but yeah, I've tried it. Wasn't a fan of it, eh? Righto. Couple more minutes and that steak's coming off. Righto. Steaks are off. 1, 2, in with the snags. 3. Righto. Lid back on, keep the heat in. I might be late for this live feed this morning, everyone. If you're waiting, sorry. A little bit more oil. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is the bacon. If you've got the bacon with the rind on, I'll show you a little trick. Pinch the rind, and just like that, and then just pull the rind off, and on she goes. That's how you do it, everyone. Just pull the rind off. I don't like the rind. I prefer, I like streaky bacon, personally. Righto, couple more bits I reckon. If I can, it's all glued together. I wonder if they do use glue. Anyone know how they make this? I thought it was just cut off a leg of ham or something smoked, and but no, not overseas. Apparently they got weird ways of making bacon. Makes you wonder, as I said. Right, that's enough bacon for now. Roll that up. Righto. Going to keep that on high heat now. I want to actually crisp that bacon up if I can. I saw a pig on the news once. It was an American thing, and the news presenter lost. He couldn't hold it together. It was a little pig who'd lost his back legs, and he had little wheels for back legs, and he made the news. And his name was Chris P. Bacon. That was his name, Chris P. Bacon. And the news presenter couldn't. He was in hysterics. He couldn't keep it together. It was one of the funniest things I've seen. Poor little pig with no back legs, and he was a pet, and they made little wheels for him, and his name is Crispy Bacon. Oh dear. Righto, this won't take long. Come back when she's ready to go on the camp oven, eh? Righto, that'll have to do that. I'm running out of time. This live feed, in that goes. Rightio. Give the Biji a bit of a scrape before the next. In that goes. Now, next thing I want to do is probably turn this down a bit now. Righto. Good thing of butter in the middle. Not anything. And what's going on now, Buck? Lid's on the floor, good one. What happens when you rush? Righto. Let's go in with some mushrooms. They reduce down a fair bit. In with some mushrooms. Rightio, and around the outside, flies are getting friendly now. What am I putting around the outside, everyone? Some tomato. Or tomato, as John and Slacken and Mike would say. Round we go there. And next thing, if I can get them out of the packet. Oh, a couple of them are split open there. Some hash browns, around you go. And one that's broken open. You can go in there. Rightio. Bit of a clean up. Rightio. There we go. I might turn that up a little bit. Okie doke. We're nearly there. It's all the meat done. Sausages, steak, bacon. Now we'll get these mushrooms cooking, the tomato and the hash browns. And then we've got to do the eggs, and we should be, and then the toast. So still got a bit to go. All right, these mushrooms can come off. They're a pain. There's so much water comes out of them, eh? It's hard to cook other stuff with the mushrooms. I'll get those hash browns in the middle. They need nice hot heat to crisp up a bit. Once I get these mushrooms off. There you go. Lid on to keep them warm. Righto. Bit of oil. Bit of canola oil. Let's get these hash browns in the middle to crisp up a bit. They're not crisping up enough on the outside there. Righto. I'll flip the tomato. I'll give them another hit of salt, bit of pepper. Why not? Season as you go, as they say. Tomatoes starting to bubble nicely. That's better. Yeah, you can hear those hash browns starting to sizzle a bit now. That's good. Righty. Reckon they're right to come off. Hash browns, 1, 2, 3. That broken one, that can be mine. Come on over here. Rightio. Tomato. Down with the mushrooms. I absolutely love fried tomato with a breakfast. It's beautiful. That one can stay on a bit longer. Bit of a clean up. Make sure this is nice and clean before I put the eggs on, although it won't flip properly. Here we go. 4 eggs. I don't eat fried eggs, guys, so I'm going to put a fair bit of oil on there. Four rooster bullets, as Cowboy Kent calls them. Rightio. People will probably go, hey, you're not supposed to season eggs. Rightio. Now, time to get the bread cut and toast the bread up. I'm under the pump. I've got 15 minutes to go for the live feed, and I'm not going to make it, guys. I'm not going to make it. So if you're out there waiting, I'm going to be late. Let's see if I can get this toast toasted up. I'm a little, so the heat will get that gauze there going nice and red, which spreads the heat out over to the toast. So starting to get red now. You'll see that come red in a minute. Oh, better keep my eye on the ball here. I want to take my eyes off the eggs there. A little bit to go before they flip. You just keep flipping it over. Don't take your eyes off these things either, everyone. Yeah, so the gauze heats up and spreads the heat out, and you toast your toast up there. A little camp toaster. They work really well, eh? Alrighty, so rather than try and split them in 4, I'm going to just try and turn them in 1. What's this called, Mike? Over easy or something, I think. We just call them flipped. I think the Yanks call that over easy. So Roz likes a little bit of runny egg. Rightio. Give that another minute or so. Check my bread or my toast. Yeah, it's coming up all right. Oh, that toast is getting hot, everyone. I'll just leave it as 1 for now. I think it's easier to work with 4 of them in one hit than it is to try and separate them at the moment. But yep, they're coming off, everyone. What I might do is now I'll split them. 2 there. They can be Jamil's. Oh, wrong one. Jamil's there. These can be Roz's. Rightio. I'm under the pump. Didn't leave myself enough time, everyone. Heat off. Let's go over, check the toast. You can see there the gauze is, oh yeah, look at that. See, works perfectly. Might flip them around that way. And that's how you toast your bread up. I'll cut another couple for Jamil. He might have to come out and do these himself, or I'm going to be late for the live feed. Mr. Bullet will be up me. People don't like it when I'm late. Rightio. What I might do, they'll be enough for Roz, I reckon. On with 2 more. Oh. What a miserable old day for Mother's Day, everyone, honestly. Righto, let's serve up because I'm running out of time here. Roz, she'll go, Rogers, stop bloody putting so much on my plate, but it's Mother's Day, Roz. Nice piece of steak. Oh, how about that? Yep, that's enough meat there. For now, what are we going to grab out of this one? A couple of those eggs, which still hopefully a little bit runny inside. There we go. A hash brown. Roz isn't overly keen on tomato. I'll put some on anyway. What else have I got to do? Get some mushrooms out, don't I? I'll put everything on the mushrooms. Mushrooms in the middle. Mushrooms. Oh, now the good stuff. Some baked beans. Nice big spoon of baked beans on the side. What else? Is that everything? I think it is, except the toast. Right, let's grab Roz's toast. Now, you're probably thinking, butter Roz's toast. She likes to butter her own, guys. Likes to let the bread cool down. But anyway, I'll just put that there so you can see better. There you go. Mother's Day breakfast for Roz. That's not too bad, eh? I'll take that inside before it cools down too much. And then Jamil's going to have to come out and serve his own because I've got to go on and do a live feed. Let me know what you reckon, guys. How'd I go? Not a bad little brekkie for the Biji barbecue, eh? Happy Mother's Day to everyone out there. All the mums. Fantastic. I'm sure everyone, hopefully you're all out there taking mum out to lunch, cooking a breakfast, doing something for her, give her a bunch of flowers. Rafa's already been in, said happy Mother's Day to Roz. All right, let's get this inside. Catch you later, eh? Be good to each other. Catch you again soon.